Okay, here's a quick question. When you hear the phrase luxury holiday, what do you picture? Is it champagne lakes, showy price tags and the rich and famous? Well, that may well be the case, but quite often the best luxury that I see is it's not loud. It's quiet and refined. It's space, it's time. It's everything working without you having to chase it. In other words, luxury isn't loud, it's effortless. Hi, I'm Rob from Not Just Travel. Welcome back to the channel. So, how do you define luxury in a relatable way? Well, luxury is that moment when you realise that you are not managing your holiday. No checking 15 different tabs on your PC. No, is the transfer going to turn up panic? No arriving and thinking, oh, this is not what the photos look like. It's the details that make you feel special. It could be a hotel, resort or a ship cabin or suite that feels genuinely peaceful. A view that you haven't got to lean halfway out the window just to find. Service that remembers you like a person, not a booking reference. In other words, real luxury equals no hassle plus better details. Okay, let's talk about luxury cruising first, because to be honest, this is one of the easiest ways to do high-end without high stress. You unpack the once, you'll wake up somewhere new, and all the boring stuff, taxis, planning, transfers, they're all handled. Your biggest decision of the day will probably be, where shall we dine tonight, or what wine shall I have? Now, luxury at sea, it can look like many things. It may be a small ship where the staff know your name by day one. It could be a suite with proper space, nice sized terrace balcony, not just a cosy little box. It'll probably be better dining, and it'll be far more relaxed. And then of course you've got lounges that feel calm and not crowded. And then of course you can have different types of luxury for different tastes or moods. You might like a grown-up stylish vibe, or classic and elegant, or proper sort of bucket list service. The choice is up to you. Now, if you book a suite on many lines, you get access to what they call the ship within the ship areas. These are private areas that offer guests elevated service and dining experiences, their own lounges, priority bookings, and on some ship you get priority seating at the shows. Some examples are Celebrities Retreat, Norwegian's Haven, or the MSC Yacht Club. Now, if you want something a little bit different, then Virgin Voyages have their Richard's Retreat for those who stay in the Rockstar Suites. Now, this is grown-up, stylish, no kids, and brilliant food. It's perfect if you want a fun-filled boutique holiday at sea feeling. Now, to be honest, Virgin can be a little bit sort of out there for some people, but I can tell you from experience, it's a lot of fun. Then you have Cunard, their Queen's or Princess Grills. Now, unlike the others, guests have their own restaurants and a small lounge, but to be honest, it's the accommodation on these which sets them apart. And then you have the ultra luxury end. You've got lines like Oceania, Silversea, Seabourn, or Explorer Journeys. Now, here the ships tend to be smaller, the service goes up yet another level, and the whole trip just feels curated rather than crowded. One thing it is important to remember, the best cabins and the suites, they go first. So if you want one, early booking is needed. Now let's look at land-based luxury. This is brilliant if you want this is our place for the week feeling. This could be a 5-star resort where the pool isn't crowded. Maybe it's a villa with a private pool and someone else is doing all the extras. Or boutique hotel where you're 5 minutes from the old town and not 40. Now don't forget, luxury doesn't always mean formal. Sometimes it just means adults only piece. Sometimes it can be family luxury. Space, interconnecting rooms and food that works for everyone. So here are a few ideas. If you want a real sort of switch off luxury, think maybe the Maldives or Seychelles. How about an overwater villa with your own butler? Now here the days are simple. Snorkel, spa, sunset dinner, repeat. This isn't about doing loads, it's about feeling chilled and calm. If you want luxury with variety, Dubai or maybe Abu Dhabi, absolutely fantastic. Here you've got big sunshine, high-end hotels, and of course you can mix your beach time with restaurants, very nice shopping, and then loads of experiences outside the cities. If you want a luxury break without long haul, how about a European treat? Maybe a 5-star Greek island break, or a villa with a private pool, Or maybe something like Lake Como with that beautiful views and nice dinners vibe. Now, don't forget, luxury can be adult only or family friendly. Now, this is where I come in as your personal travel consultant. If you tell me what luxury means to you, whether it's privacy, food, service, whatever it's going to be, I can narrow it down. By having an in-depth conversation right at the start, I can look to add the little touches that will make it personal to you. This may include things like making sure the right drinks are waiting for you, or the excursions match your interests, whether that's local architecture, art, or seeing the real country of wherever you are, and then of course mixing with real local people. Because I have access to all sorts of suppliers, both high street and high end, I can create a bespoke trip that may include an element of both land and water. You tell me what you want to do or see, and I can put it together. The accommodation, the flights, transfers, excursions. I can do all this for you, and of course at no cost to you. So I can create your vision of a luxury holiday tailored to you, so it feels like a treat, not a project. What's not to like? So just one question. If you had to pick one non-negotiable, what would it be? It might be space, privacy, service, food. Let me know in the comments below. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.